Welcome to E-commerce arbitrage, how to get started in e-commerce without risking a penny. My name is Boris Savransky, and my brother and I, Sam, wanted to bring you this course for quite some time. We're very excited, and this is just great that we're able to do this because what this course is essentially the knowledge and the information and the tools that we've put together while building a business from absolute scratch. Zero, not even no product, no physical products, no stores, not even any knowledge about the niche that we were in or built up, to multi-million-dollar business, which came to fruition in a very, very short amount of time. And we basically took notes as we were building it. But when we put it into a system, when we put it into a formula that we were able to break down step by step and share with you using the same tools, the same information, everything that we've acquired up until this moment, we got very excited because this allows you to now recreate the same success. So basically, let's start with an overview of the structure, a 30,000 foot view, and then we'll of course dive into each one of these processes in a very deep way and take it step by step so you can follow along and build the same thing. Now, as this overview, what I wanted really to share with you is a formula that we've put everything together into, like a system that is a recipe, if you will, that essentially allows you to follow along and, bake a cake, if you will, in exactly the same way. And the success formula, as we call it, is very, very simple. It's PR plus PU equals PC. Now, what do these components of this formula really mean? Well, let's break them down. PR is pattern recognition. PU is pattern utilization. And PC is pattern creation. While this may mean or may not mean anything to you at this point, and while this may seem very simple, it is the exact formula that will take you from zero to hero, so to speak, in a very short period of time. Because after taking all the lessons, all the information, everything that essentially led us to where we are today, it was boiled down to this. And what we'll do in the following video and in this whole course is break down each piece and go deeper into it, so you will have everything that you will need to create the success that you're looking for in the e-commerce space. So as the formula goes, the first part of it is the pattern recognition. Pattern recognition is very, very powerful tool to have in your arsenal. It can save you an immense amount of time. You see, when you recognize a pattern, you can predict things. When you recognize a pattern, you can anticipate. And let me tell you something about anticipation. Anticipation is the competitive edge in business and in life in general. When you can anticipate what's going to happen before it actually occurs, it gives you an immense advantage in anything, in sports, in business, in life. And so what we're going to do is be covering the first part of this e-commerce arbitrage course and this specific part of this formula called pattern recognition. Because it is this part that will allow you to lay the foundation to create 6, 7, and 8-figure businesses, all on the foundation of this one formula, and more specifically, this part of the formula. It's the exact reason of why I'm able to share this information with you now. My brother and I essentially created this map, these specific steps, if you will, which will follow a specific formula that I've shared with you that will allow you to use many different niches, many different physical products, and start a very successful business without having to go through all the pain, the mess of lessons that you wouldn't want to go through, and where you don't have to spend massive time and energy and simply recreate and utilize everything that we've learned and apply it in your own business in a very short period of time. You get the value of all of it, utilizing, for example, the 7 specific tells, as they call them in the poker world, to see which products you should even be considering for your e-commerce arbitrage business before you even get started with it. And all of that is pattern recognition. So why don't we jump right into it and get started with a specific pattern recognition as they apply to e-commerce arbitrage, this course, and how to get started with this whole process to begin with. And that's exactly what I'll be covering in the next video. So I'll see you there.